Okay. Good evening. Good evening. So, good evening and welcome. So, this evening the conversation is debt free. Live debt free. How can we live a life that is debt free? The potential of living debt free. Okay. The conversation this evening is how can we live debt free? Is it possible that you can pay up all your debts and live a debt free life? That is the conversation this evening. How is it possible that you can have excess, abundance, and overflow so that you don't owe anybody, so that you can live a debt free life? So I'll pose a question to you. What would your life look like if you did not owe anybody any money? What are some of the things you would do if you had overflow, surplus, abundance, that you don't owe anybody any money? What would your life look like? What are some of the things you would then be able to do if you did not owe anybody money? What are some of the things you would then be able to do? That's a question I'm asking you. What are some of the things you would be able to do if you didn't owe anybody any money? What are the things you would then be able to do if you did not owe anybody money? Yes. So the conversation is, how can you live a life that is debt free? Is it possible to live debt free? How can you live a life that you have overflow, that you have abundance, that you're not always worried that somebody is calling in, they owe you money. When you see somebody's phone ringing, you don't want to take the call because you know they're going to be asking you for money that you owe them. That there are some numbers you're not taking because you don't want to deal with the conversation around not having enough money. In these times and seasons, obviously, that is a conversation that a lot of people are having, which is, how come the money is not enough? If you're in employment, the salary is not enough. If you're running a business, the overheads are too high. You're barely breaking even. Number three, if you're not working, you don't have a business, you don't have a job, I call that space in between jobs, in between careers. We call that space no man's land. We call that season no man's land. You don't have a business, you don't have a job, you're in the middle. You're hanging in there. You're hanging in there. So then the last person in this life is a pensioner or a retiree, somebody who has retired, a pensioner or a retiree. So there are 4 people with us this evening in this life. Somebody who is employed, we have got somebody who is running a business, we have got somebody who is not doing anything currently. You're in no man's land. You don't have a business, you don't have a job. And then the last person is a pensioner or a retiree. These are the 4 people who we are going to have a conversation with, because these 4 people have expenses, they have bills, they have expectations, they have got to live life. And the living life means you have to have cash flow to pay bills, to buy the things you need. So ultimately, you need to have a way to generate income. So we can agree, employment, the salary is not enough. Running a business, people are struggling to even make ends meet. So I'm going to share with you, what am I doing? What is my current business model that has allowed me to pay up anything that was outstanding? I'd like to share with you a business that can leave you debt free. I've previously worked in the banking sector. I have also run my own business, and I ran a business for over 20 years. And sadly, that business came to an end, and that's the only thing I knew. So I found myself coming to sit at home with nothing to do. I was just sitting. I was in a daze because I'd lost a lot of money and I didn't know what next. I had no idea how to handle the next phase of my life, because for the first time in 38 years, I found myself with no business, with no job, with no career, with nothing to do. I was just staring into space. And then one morning, scrolling through social media, I saw a gentleman with a marker pen. He was teaching something on a small whiteboard, explaining what I'll explain to you. And I got the information, and that is what I currently do. From social media, I got information about a digital online business. And that's what I'll share with you. So one, I know what it means to be employed. I know what it means to run a business. I also know the third place, which is to have nothing to do. And I also know that you can be sitting at home as a pensioner or a retiree, and you have got bills that are due. You have got bills that are pending that need to be paid. So I'm going to share with you what is it that we can do to generate income on social media. The simplest example I can give you to understand, I'm going to keep repeating 3 words. And the first word is social media expert. The first word is social media expert. And if we look at the word social media expert, there are words close to social media expert like content creator and influencer. These are 3 people in the social media sphere. But if you ask me, the most dynamic person is the social media expert, because the social media expert has gone for higher skills than the other 2. So who is a content creator? Anybody who posts anything on social media. If you have ever posted a picture, some words, then you're a content creator. Influencers are people who are paid to push brands online. They are brand influencers. We know a few of those. So the space of social media allows ordinary people to come and excel. People who a few years ago were not known for anything, but social media has given them a brand new face, and they've made a beautiful income, and they're enjoying social media. I remember one young man, when the world was on standstill at one time. This young man was on social media. He never said a word. He just did memes. He did memes. But today the young man is a billionaire, courtesy of social media. So number 1, social media, we give it a tick. Number 2, what is digital marketing? What is digital marketing? The word digital already speaks for itself. It is a digital product. And the best explanation I can give is the example of Netflix. Netflix is a digital entertainment program. It sits on the social media space. So you can market on social media, you can market a physical product or digital product. I am marketing a digital educational program that gives you social media skills, not education for geography, geometry, and mathematics. No. Education for social media skills. That is what I am marketing. And that is the education that I am taking. And that's the same education that I am marketing. I'm studying the same and I'm marketing the same education. So I've now come to the second word, which is digital marketing. Netflix is the perfect example that I can use to explain to you what my program looks like. There is one Netflix that's being watched all over the world. There might be a small variance, but Netflix is Netflix. And the founder of Netflix, I want you to imagine you're the owner. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the likes. Appreciated. Thank you, Maria. Thanks, Maria. Appreciated. Thank you. Yes. The founder really appreciated, Maria. Thanks. The founder of Netflix. I want you to imagine you're the founder of Netflix and people come to you to watch movies. So you'll say, you want series, you sell. You want drama, you sell. You want horror, you sell. And you keep the whole amount of money. Now, the program I am marketing is an American educational program that was created by an American entrepreneur. Her name is Michelle. Michelle created the Legacy Growth Program, which is a digital business educational program that will give you social media skills. This program has been broken down into 4 different levels, exactly like the academic education we have globally. There's like high school, there's like diploma, there's like degree, and there's like master's. It's you to choose where to get started from. It's you to decide, where do I want to get started from? Social media is not complicated. Digital marketing is also not complicated because it is the marketing of an e-learning course like what I am doing. Now, if you look at people who sell physical products like this, anybody who markets a physical product, you must have stock so that when that stock is finished, you restock again. Now, me who's marketing a digital program, I only bought my program once and I got the right to resell the same program over and over again. I bought the program once, I got the master resale rights. I bought the program once, I got the master resale rights, which allows me to sell the same program over and over again, and I keep 100% profit. Whatever I bought the program for, whenever my customer buys, I keep the whole amount. Whenever I sell the program, the customer buys, I keep the whole amount. That's the meaning of master resale rights. Exactly like the owner of Netflix. It's the same one Netflix that he's selling to over 300 million customers all over the world. The same one Netflix. Now, this education has been broken down into 4 levels. You're going to need 3 things. You will need a website, a domain, and the actual educational program. You will need the 3 things: website, domain, and the actual educational program. When I talk about website, you're getting a completely done for you website. It's fully loaded with automations. The program comes with daily mentor calls. Like when I get off this call, in fact, that's why I've come in earlier, because we have a 9 p.m. call. So I need to get in before 9 because we have a mentor call, which happens, we have every day, we have mentor calls at different times. So this Tuesday, which is today, we have a 9 p.m. call. It's a Zoom call. It's a training session, which will go for at least an hour and a half with the mentors in America. Why do we need daily mentor calls? Because technology is ongoingly changing. So every day we have a training session to give you skills to sharpen you. So we get daily mentor calls at different times. So it's a program that comes with interactions with the mentors, the creators of the program. So there's number one, a website completely done for you. You need a domain. When we talk about domain, it's where the domain is where the website will be hosted. So you need a program, a domain, and the actual educational program. So you need these three things together: website, domain, and the actual educational program. You need the three things together. Website, once-off payment for the website is $29. Website, once-off investment, $29. There are no monthly fees. It's a one-off, $29 for the website. The domain, the company recommends we go to GoDaddy. The company recommends we go to GoDaddy. And at GoDaddy, the domain goes for $55. It's between $40 to $80. So taxes inclusive, it comes to about $55. So it's $29 for the website, $55 for the domain, and then the actual educational program is $100. The actual educational program is $100. So this is what it looks like. It's $29 for the website, $55 for the domain, and $100 for the program. So for the domain, it's between $40 to $80. I'm quoting the 55, which is tax inclusive. When you go to GoDaddy, you'll find out the price of the domain. Yeah, it's based on the name you choose. So the total to start is $184. Now, this is your website. You can now market what is inside your website, which is the educational program. And you will do what I do, which is 3 videos every day. You advertise on social media. You will advertise on social media so that somebody will come and say, okay, so what are you selling? When they come to ask what you're selling, they'll pay you the whole $100. So that's the meaning of 100% profit. Anybody who buys from you will pay you $100, which is the full amount. So you focus on having 5 customers. Focus on having 5 customers, which translates to $500. You bought the program for $100. You have 5 customers. That's $500. Put away $300 for Christmas. Use that $200 to upgrade your account to the next level, which is the $300 level, so that you move from $100, you go to $300. Continue upgrading using the profits. Move from 100, 300, 600, 900. So there are 4 levels. There are 4 levels. You can start at any of the 4 levels. So we have the $100 level, we have 300, 600, and the $900 level. This is, and then $29 is the website fee. That's the money that goes to the company. It's you to choose where to get started from. It is you to choose where to get started from, such that if you buy the $100 educational program, that is what you can sell. If you buy the $300 educational program, you can now sell the 300 and the 100 because they are now inside your website. If you buy the $600 educational program, you can now sell the 600, the 300, and the 100, and you're keeping 100% profit. If you buy the $900 educational program, you can now sell the 900, the 600, the 300, and the $100 program, and you're keeping 100% profit. The only money going to the company is the $29 website fee. The only money going to the company is the $29 website fee. That's the only money going to the company. The rest of the money is going to the digital marketers. The rest of the money is going to the digital marketers because they're the ones who are doing the actual work. So it's the digital marketers who are getting the 100% profit. You can choose where to start. One young lady started on the $100 program. I explained to her and she started on the $100 program. Thanks for liking the lives. Thanks for liking the live. Thanks for liking the live. Good morning, my dear sister. Hello. Good evening. Good evening, Mary. Good to have you on. Yes, good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. One young lady came and bought the $100 program, and in buying the $100 program, it allowed her within 12 days to move from 100, and she moved to $900 within 12 days. Within 12 days, she moved from 100 to the $900 level within 12 days, which means even the $100 she had borrowed. Do you need to deal with what you are selling, or you will need resources? Explain your question, elaborate on your question, because I don't, please explain your question. The reason I've not replied is I don't understand what you're asking. Please elaborate your question. Please elaborate your question, Lawrence. Do you need to deal with what you are selling, or will you need resources from other companies? Let me understand what you're asking. Please let me understand what you're asking. Yeah. So for me, I went directly and I bought the $900 program. I went directly and I bought the $900 program. And that allows me to market any of the 4 programs. That allows me to market any of the 4 programs, and I keep 100% profit. That allows me to market any of the 4 programs, and I get to keep 100% profit. That's the beauty of this business. Yes. Yeah. I need some light. Please like the live. Please like the live. Please like the live. Please like the live. Yeah. Please like the live. I'm doing some, what do we call it? I'm doing some techie, some tech. Yeah. Okay, that's better. I was doing some lighting. Yeah. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Yes, I had forgotten to switch on a light. Yes, good evening, good evening, good evening. Any questions so far? Please type a 1 in the comment. If you've just come in, I'm going to repeat it again. Yeah, I'm going to do take again. Yes, yes. If you've just come in, you are very welcome. If you have just come in, you are very welcome. Please like the live. Please like the live. Okay, it's your first time here. Welcome. Oh yeah, welcome. Oh yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. You're very welcome. If it's your first time on, thank you for the flowers. Thank you for the gift. You are very welcome. If it is your first time, yes, you are very welcome. I'm going to repeat so that you understand what we are talking about. So you're okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, you are very welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. Right. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to repeat it for you to understand. What are we talking about? What is digital marketing? I'll explain it for you so that you understand. You are welcome. What is digital marketing? How can you benefit from the world of digital marketing? What is digital marketing? How can you benefit, and how can you get started? 3 things. What is digital marketing? How can you benefit, and how can you get started? The world is moving very fast. Since 2019, previously people went to school, physical class to study, and there were a few people studying online courses. But after 2019, more people moved online to study. So what it is I am marketing now is e-learning, online courses, educational programs that move on the internet. They are not stored in a physical book, but they are stored on the internet. Exactly like the entertainment movies we watch on Netflix. Netflix is the perfect example for me to explain what is an example of a digital product. Netflix is a digital product. The founder of Netflix delivered what we want, convenience, which is movies. Please like the live. Please like the live. Yes, please like the live. You know, you hit the like until the arrow at the line at the bottom will pop balloons on your side. Please like the live and it will pop balloons on your side. Yes, yes, good. Thank you very much. Appreciated. You're welcome. Thanks. So, Netflix is the perfect example of a digital educational program. Netflix is the perfect example of a digital entertainment program. Sorry, digital entertainment program. What I am marketing is a digital educational program, not for geography, history, or mathematics. No, I am marketing education for social media. I am marketing education for social media. Why do we need social media education? Is what somebody would ask. And the answer is simple, because we got on social media and nobody taught us what to do. So a lot of people are leaving opportunities on social media because they don't have the skills, because you don't know what to do. So with this educational program, you're going to be taught how to position yourself, how to brand yourself, how to maximize for your social media presence. For me, I'd never heard of anything like social media expert. I had never heard about digital marketing. So for me, it was a brand new space. I'm not computer literate. I am not tech smart. I did not even have a social media following. And I had just failed in a physical business, a business I'd built for over 20 years. And when that business failed and I closed it, I had come back home to lick my wounds. I came back home to lick my wounds, to count my loss. And it is that day, scrolling on social media, I met a gentleman who had a whiteboard and a marker pen, explaining the same thing I am explaining to you. He had a whiteboard and a marker pen. I paused and I listened to him. And that is what changed my my career. That's how come I now do something completely different from what it is I used to do. So what is digital marketing? I have broken it down. I've explained it to you using the example of Netflix. I want you to imagine you're the owner of Netflix. And as the owner of Netflix, if you're the owner of Netflix, customers will come to you. You will sell to them based on what they want. If they want drama, you sell. If they want horror, you sell. If they want whatever they want, you sell to them. And you keep 100% profit because you own. In this case, I want you to imagine you're the owner of Netflix. Now, the educational program I am talking to you about has been created by a lady entrepreneur from America. Her name is Michelle. Michelle has created the Legacy Growth Program. Michelle created the Legacy Growth Program, which gives you social media skills. This education has been broken down into 4 parts. The content is high quality. It is A1. It is exactly what I'd recommend for somebody who wants to get social media skills, because it teaches you exactly what to do to position yourself on social media, to brand yourself on social media, to maximize on social media. I had no following when I started. I didn't even know what it means to create content on social media. I had never created a video for social media up and until I got started on this educational program. So for me, I am learning every day. I am a work in progress. The ultimate goal is to become a social media expert. So I've number 1 talked about digital marketing. I have now also gone to talk about social media. Social media has 5 billion people online every day. 62.5% of the world population is using social media. 62.5%. That is a huge statistic. That is a big number. Now, there are 2 people on social media: content creator, content consumer. You can actually become both. You can become both a content creator and a content consumer. Now, guess who will make the bread, the mullah? Of course, the content creator. I think you have heard of many people who became content creators on social media and they have become very, very successful and they are living their dream life. You can see them driving nice big cars, living in nice houses. We have a lot of these content creators who have been made on the online space by the world of social media. So that simply confirms that social media can transform lives. That one I put a tick. Now, the educational program, therefore, will give you skills so that you can continue to become an expert in anything that you learn in life. If you go to school to become a lawyer, you get the education, you acquire the skills, you practice, you win cases, you are called a successful lawyer. Now, to become a social media expert, you acquire the education, you apply, then you get the result, which is the money from the customers. That is how you know you have become an expert. So we've talked about digital marketing. We've talked about becoming a social media expert. Now let us talk about how you're going to be paid. How many hours do you spend on social media per day? Please type it for me in the comments. How many hours do you spend on social media every day? Please type it for me in the comments. How many hours do you spend on social media every day? On average, how many hours do you spend on social media every day? On average, how many hours do you spend on social media every day? 3 hours, at least 4 hours. Thank you. 3 hours, 4 hours. Okay, good. Very good. Let me see a different idea. Me, I spend the same between 3 and 4 hours per day. I spend between 3 to 4 hours per day. Let's see a different. This morning, I had somebody on the live who told me they spend 7 hours on social media. Yes, people are spending a lot of time on social media, particularly if you're not very busy. So it means even whether you're working, any minute you have, you're going to be watching videos. And the most popular ones are the videos, the short videos. Those are the very popular ones. So I want to show you how you can start to create content that will cause customers to come to you. That's what I'll show you. How you can start to create content that customers come to you. Every day I create 5 hours. Thank you, user 219. Thank you. Every day I create 3 videos, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. The content of what you're going to create, you have been given inside the educational program. So you're going to get the details of what to do is inside the program that you're buying. All the information you need is inside the program. So my work every day is to create 3 videos. You can do faceless. If you're camera shy, you don't have to show your face. For me, I show my face because I don't yet know how to edit the videos. Yesterday, I really tried. Yeah, and it didn't work out very well because I don't know how to edit the videos. I made pictures with words. Yeah, I did, but it's not what I liked. But anyway, that's what I did yesterday. I wanted to experiment. So you're going to learn skills on content creation to attract your perfect customer. Who is your perfect customer? Your perfect customer is that person who watches your video and they say, this person is talking to me. This message is for me. So that person connects with your content such that they either follow you, they come to your live, or they go to your website to see what you are offering. In this case, for me, my website is udailyand.com. For me, my website is udailyand.com. So when somebody comes to check on the website, now then I direct them to how they can access any of the programs. These are 4 programs. There are 4 programs. You get access to 4 programs. You're going to need a website, a domain, and the program, because the program needs to sit on the website. The website needs to sit on the domain. So you need the 3 things together: website, domain, and program. You need the 3 things together: website, domain, and program. Don't panic about the website. You're getting a done for you website. Don't panic about the website. You're getting a done for you website. You're not building the website from scratch. You're getting an already done for you website. You're getting an already done for you website. You're getting a done for you website. The company already does the website. The only thing you're changing is your picture and your profile. Everything else in that website is completely done for you. You're getting a done for you website. So you need a website, a domain, and the program. The domain, the company recommends we go to GoDaddy, and the domain is between $40 to $80. You choose depending on the name you want, whether it's a .com name. It's you to choose the name you want. Remember, we are building your website. Remember, we are building your website. So you're the one who chooses which name you want to choose. So it's website, domain, and then the program. You choose the 3 things together. So for the program, there are 4 programs. The first program is called the Launchpad. The Launchpad is $100. The domain is $55, taxes inclusive. The website is $29. So the first program is $100. The domain, taxes inclusive. The domain is between $40 to $80. You will go and check out at GoDaddy. But now somebody told me because of taxes, it's coming to around $55. It also depends on which country you're buying it from. So it is 29 plus 55 plus 100. That is $184. It depends on the name you choose. Some are coming to 40, 42. It just depends on the name you choose. I want to give you so that you don't say, oh, she said this much, and then you find it is more or less. So yeah, I'm not the one selling the domain name. The domain names you get from GoDaddy. Yeah. So you now have the website. It's now for you to market your program. You create content that will attract people to come and buy from you. And when they come and buy from you, they'll pay you the whole $100. You bought the program for $100. Your customers will pay you $100, and you're keeping the whole amount. That's the meaning of master resale rights. That's the meaning of master resale rights. The customer will give you the whole $100, so you keep the whole amount to yourself. The customer gives you the $100, you keep the whole amount to yourself. Focus on getting 5 customers. Focus on getting 5 customers in the month of October. That will translate to $500. That will translate to $500. Put aside $300 for Christmas, because Christmas is already coming. Put aside the $300 for Christmas and use $200 to upgrade yourself to the next level. Upgrade yourself to the next level, which is the $300 level. So the first level is $100. The next level is $300, and it's $100, $300, $600, and then $900. This is what it looks like. So it's $100, $300, $600, $900. It's you to choose where to get started from. So if you buy the $100 educational program, that is what you can sell. If you buy the $300 program, you can now sell the $100 and the $300. If you buy the $600 program, you can now sell $600, $300, and $100. If you buy the $900, you can now sell $900, $600, $300, and $100. You can now sell all of them. I went directly to the $900 because that allows me to sell all, and I keep 100% profit. One young lady in college bought the $100 program, and within 12 days, she had already done the $900 program. So it's for you to choose where to start. You can actually build yourself up cumulatively. Yes, you can choose to build yourself up cumulatively. Okay, any question? Any question, clarification, something you've not understood? Any question, clarification, something you've not understood? Any question, ladies and gentlemen, something you've not understood? Any question, clarification? Any question, ladies and gentlemen, something you've not understood? Any question? Any question, clarification, something you've not understood? Please like the live. Please like the live. Please like the live. Please like the live. All right. So if there are no questions, 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 any question, clarification, something you've not understood. If there are no questions, this evening I'm getting off earlier. This evening I'm getting off earlier, and that's why I came in a lot earlier, because I'm getting off, like I said earlier, I'm getting off way earlier today. I am getting off way earlier today. So if there are no questions, I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9, unless there are any questions. Unless there are any questions, clarification, something you've not understood. Any question for me? Something you've not understood. Any question for me? Clarification. Today I was getting off early because that's why I got in early. earlier than usual. Any question? So if the information is exactly what you have, if you've gotten the information, the basic, the clickable link is on my profile. Get onto the website. Send me an email inside the website. Send me an email inside the website, youdailyand.com. Send me an email inside the website, and then we take it up from there. So I wish you a lovely evening. I wish you a beautiful, lovely evening. And we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for being in on the live. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night and God bless you.